Athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point. The 3 from Bain connects from downtown.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Now the Timberwolves with it. It's a 3-point game. Towns a screen on Morant. Russell with the ball. Checked by Brooks. And now the Grizzlies on the run. The finish! Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brent?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
There's Jackson with the 3.
And shows hustle and plays hard on defense. Wow. Towns sure knows how to keep his coaches happy.
It's McDaniels on the wing. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Jackson on the wing. Outside Bain. 5 on the clock. Here's Brooks. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And Gobert with the stuff.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Pass to Towns. Unable to get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Morant against Russell. Now here's Jackson. Ooh, poked away. Now Bain. Back to Jackson. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota in the lead. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. The 3 from Bain. And no good. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. Outside for Russell. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. On the wing, Bain. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Brooks. Back to Bain. And stolen by Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
13.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. You can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal, and the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Back to Jackson. Moran against Russell. Jackson for 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Russell attacking. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're
The previous play
certain he beat the buzzer.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Russell against Brooks. Left side, Russell. Here's Towns. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Memphis leading.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Outside Edwards. Poke loose. Back to Daniels. Edwards finds McDaniels. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
And they pick up 2. Jackson's got 5. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Outside Morant. Unloads from 13. Rebound Minnesota.
How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
It's good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Brooks left side. Jackson with it. Now here's Adams. Defended by Gobert. There's Jackson with the three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Towns passes to McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside Morant. Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. And between Jason Kidd and LeBron James, RJ, you played with some incredible passers in your day. What was that like, running alongside those guys?
Well, it's just amazing. Jason Kidd, LeBron James, these guys can get you the ball when you don't even know that you're open. That's what's fun. And it's even more fun kind of sitting back and watching them and seeing how they read the floor. 2 of the greatest to ever do it.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Bane. The 3 is up. On target from range. Bane's got 6.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Now Russell. Fires the 3. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Adams with a screen on Edwards. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 5. And then Morant with the dunk.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Down low, Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Pass to Brooks. Here's Adams, defended by Gobert. Back to Brooks. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Morant. Here's Adams. Outside Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
And he sinks the second. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Outside for Russell. Clock at 6. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Bane. Here's Edwards. And that misses. That would have put him up.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Thanks very much, Allie. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Nas Reed. And it's Anderson in at the 4. Pass to Noel. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Aldama. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. Pass
to McLaughlin. Soft touch off the glass.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And here's Jones. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Tillman. Intercepted. Here's Prince. Pass to Noel. Anderson for three. No good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Tillman in the post. Working on Reed. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Reed finds Anderson. Here's Noel. Six on the shot clock. Shot blocked. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
The Timberwolves trail. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to McLaughlin. Outside, Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Noel. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Noel's got his first points of the game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
On the wing, Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Takes a three. They get the rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Noel. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Outside Jones. To the wing on the left. A minute 4 left in the third. Tillman in the post. Reed defending. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Here's Towns. To the inside. Knocked away. The 3 from Russell. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jones with the ball. Russell covering. Pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Aldama, no good.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows if that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Right side, Edwards. The layup off target. And so it's Memphis closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Timberwolves shooting just 42% so far in the game. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Russell against Morant. The shot. Oh, a clear foul. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under
There's no
review.
doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Outside Russell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Memphis leading. Brooks outside. Jackson left side. Just 5 on the clock. McDaniels from long range. They get it again. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Second team foul.
And that one misses. And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Morant finds Bain. 5 to shoot. Adams with a screen on Edwards. The 3 from Bain. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Kept alive. Pass to Towns. Now Edwards. From deep 3-point range. Adams grabs the miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. From 12 feet. Morant, no good. Time running out for the Timberwolves. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. Good. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Morant against Russell. Now here's Morant. Pass to Brooks. And the 3-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent 3-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bain. Russell against Adams. Morant, pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. 4-3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Russell. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Edwards for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Brooks outside. Morant, the pass to Adams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
So he can't get either to fall. And here's Minnesota now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Outside Morant. 29 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Up top, Bain. Brooks outside. That three's off the mark. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Trailing by 8. Edwards can't hit.
That is a hard-won rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Outside Morant. And so it's Memphis winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were...
Sports fans, thanks for joining us. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. Now here's Morant. Passes it to Bain. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Bain for three. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. On the wing, George. And the dunk by Zubac.
Always nice to see PG dropping a dime, putting his excellent vision on the floor to good use.
And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson against Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Morant. Jackson has the open look. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Morant against Wall. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Memphis. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
And here's Morant after Paul George getting his 3 to go.
Great vision by Ja Morant as the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Outside Covington. Down low, stolen by Brooks. Deflects the pass. Morant kicks to Jackson. Wants to get it to Morant and does. The pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. With the crossover, here's Adams, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Clippers ball.
Here's Wall. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. 4-3, Covington, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
You love how Covington stretches the defense. He is too accurate from range.
Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Leonard with the steal. George passes to Zubac. He kicks it to Leonard. Launches a three. That one's not going to go. And it's Memphis the other way.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
And that one's good. Morant.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Wall dishes to George. Outside Leonard. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Beautiful from Kawhi, establishing himself and going to work. Love the confidence.
Morant scanning the floor. Pass to Bane. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Zubac. It's stolen by Adams. Bane finds Jackson. Wants to get it to Bane, and does. From past the arc. The shot, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers ahead, leading by 4.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Wall in at the point.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Clippers leading by 4. Outside, George. Shoots the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Nice move. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And here's Leonard from 3. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Jackson down low. Covington's there. Morant finds Bane. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. And Morant throws it down.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Stolen by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Hits it from 3-point range. Leonard's got 5.
As we know, there's no magic way to defend Kawhi Leonard. You just do the best you can each time down the floor.
Jackson from long range. Memphis the rebound. Passes to Bane. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. George with the ball. Now defended by Bane. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Launches it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
One of the toughest covers in the league. Kawhi's jumper just keeps getting better.
Bane passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Wall.
Oh, did you see that?
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Morant outside. Kick out to Adams. Covington against Jackson. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. George dishes the Wall. Takes it out to Covington. Lets it go from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bane passes to Brooks. Stolen by Zubats. All with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Covington. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Morant left side. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Jackson misses. Now here's Wall. George from deep three-point land, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The Clippers, 18.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Green, and it's Tillman in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jackson kicks to Kennard. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Kennard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers.
A knockdown shooter with excellent range. Kennard gives your offense the floor spacing it needs.
Jones against Jackson. And Morris comes over to help. And here's Green outside. No good on that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Outside Jackson. Out to Morris. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Jones, the pass to Aldama. Oh, good with the triple. Clippers leading by 8. On the wing, Batum. Powell dishes to Batum. Kicks to Morris. To the inside. Here's Kennard. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Kennard's got 5.
With good size for a 2-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the 3-ball with such confidence.
Pass to Morris. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Jones kicks to Green. Now the pass to Aldama. Just 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Green from the arc. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
Check out the urgency Powell has in transition, hustling back to finish the play.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Jones, the pass to Aldama. The shot. Misses the jumper.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Powell, the pass to Batum, and the shot goes down.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Dish now to Jones. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. And they're moving it up. Jumps up. And Morris throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Tillman, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Jackson kicks to Morris. 1:09 left in the third. The three, and Reggie Jackson gets the three. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Jones looking for an opening. There's the pick. Pass to Aldama. Fires the three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Jackson finds Powell. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 15. To the left side wing. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Passes it to Jones. Pass to Aldama. The three. The shot that time, not on target. Now through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
Please give a big round of applause.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Morris is out there with Norman Powell, and it's Batum in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Wall dishes to Leonard. For the three, nailed from three-point land.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Back to Bain.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's the three. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Wall looking for an opening. Inside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson kicks to Morant. Back to Jackson. From deep. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Not only is Jared a viable option from three, he's a primary threat from there. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Here's Wall. Outside, George. Stolen by Brooks. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Wall. Morant outside. Brooks outside. Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Morant. Lock at 6. Payne for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers leading by 15. Outside, Wall. He kicks to Covington. Brooks against Leonard. Over Brooks. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Wall against Morant. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Defended by George. There's Jackson with the 3. That shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. They led by as many as 18 points. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Covington wide open. He fires. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And George, here we go. The Clippers again turning it over. 1:43 left in the game. Morant outside. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. And Covington sends it back.
All over, guys. I like watching Covington be a mess on the defensive end.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Clippers.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Leonard.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Morant with the bucket.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Wall up top. And there's the pass to George. The tray. Hands it from downtown. And the Clippers lead by 18.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And then Morant slams it in.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Here's Wall. So the Clippers winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Wall in at the 1. And for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point guard position.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Covington finds George. And here's Zubac. It's blocked by Gobert.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Here's Towns. Offensive board. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Outside Russell. 6 to shoot. Here's Towns. Goes back up. Covington grabs the board.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game. He actually won the three-point contest, and considering the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Here's Russell. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Gobert with a screen on Wall. Outside Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. Now Los Angeles with it. Back to Wall. Pass to Leonard. It's blocked by Gobert. Wall against McDaniels. Three-pointer off the mark. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the second time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. Covington with it. Defended by Gobert. Pass to Zubac. Leonard up top. The shot off that time. McDaniels with some nice D. Towns with the ball. The 3-ball. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, improving his passing over the years, this is what you like to see from Rudy Gobert, and a wrinkle or two in the offseason.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Wall.
2 minutes.
Up top, George. Out to Leonard. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Here's Russell. Tipped. George outside. Puts up a 3. He's off on that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. McDaniels with it. Checked by Wall. Outside Edwards. Out left to the wing. Towns passes to Gobert. Edwards with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And here's Wall. Out to Covington. Back to Wall. Up top, George. From behind the arc. Pass to Wall. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it to George. Fires the 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
Well, Paul George is excellent both defensively and offensively. You want to talk about 3 and D? He's got both.
Outside McDaniels. Jacks up a 3. Drains the triple. McDaniels got 5 now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Wall. Can't cash it in from close range.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Covington. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Outside Russell. There's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides. The score still close. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Russell against Wall. Towns down low. McDaniels from long range. Drills it from deep. Give him 8 points now.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
Up top, Wall. George with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Leonard for 3. Russell with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw, no good. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet. Doris, these are very capable defenders.
They are, BA. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the N1, yes, sir.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Edwards against George. Pass to Russell. Here he goes. It's tipped. They recover it. The kick out to Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his third foul so far.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Wall on the take. Out to Covington. Here's George. Back to Covington. And Gobert with a block. McDaniels inside. Wall covering. Outside Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And so he makes both from the line.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Here's Leonard. It's blocked by Gobert. And he's able to get it back. For three, George. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Russell, the pass to McDaniels.
2 minutes.
Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Now here's Towns. And stolen by Covington.
Timberwolves foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
All right, fans, let me hear you give it up for your Timberwolves dancers.
That's good from George.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Left side Wall. Covington passes to George. To the wing, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wall. The rebound by the Timberwolves. We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a three-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Towns finds Russell. And here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Here's Towns. Outside Russell. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And it's the Clippers on the break. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. The first free throw is good.
I love Robert Covington's story. Here's an undrafted player out of Tennessee State who's now made a very long, productive NBA career as a 3-and-D player and just one of the hardest workers in the league.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. George for 3. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Up top, Wall. Outside Covington. Back to Wall. It's good if it goes. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves 15, the Clippers 20.
Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Paul George has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Marcus Morris out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. That one's good for 2.
Senior.
And the Clippers lead by 7.
Well, that's just stellar concentration from the talented forward. Marcus Morris effective at keeping his balance on these tough finishes.
Here's Prince. Off target from outside. The Clippers shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Powell passes to Jackson. The kick out to Morris. Back to Jackson. Powell outside. Pass to Kennard. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. From deep. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jackson. Pass to Noel. And he throws it down with one hand.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Outside, Anderson. Out to the right wing. Reed passes to Anderson. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Clippers in the lead. Jackson outside. Pass to Powell. Morris outside. Powell finds Kennard. Prince grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Now here's Anderson to the left side wing. Reed passes to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McLaughlin. Anderson inside. He's working on Morris. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Jackson on the wing. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Can't get it to drop. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Noel. Kicks it out to Anderson. 4 on the clock. And finished off by Anderson.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Morris for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. And the Timberwolves with possession. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Back to Anderson. Pass to McLaughlin. Morris against Anderson. Here's Prince. On the wing, Noel. Sinks that one from the post.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Attention fans, it's time to fire off some t-shirts. Fans, give a round of applause.
The Clippers trail.
Dancer.
Jackson outside. Pass to Kennard. Powell outside. And Powell with the stuff.
Woo-hoo, the leaping ability of Norman Powell. Throw it down, sir.
Outside Anderson. And here's Reed. Here's Prince. Outside Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Prince. That one falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Well, the defender might have got Prince a little bit right there, but he's too locked in on the cup. Nice finish.
There's the triple. And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to McLaughlin. Now here's Anderson on the wing. Noel. Back to Anderson. Here's Prince. And he comes up with a bucket. Prince has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you know Prince is going to be aggressive. So if you're not going to make a commitment to stop him, he's going to make high percentage shots like that one.
And it's Morris penetrating. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3.
29. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Leonard on the wing. The kick out to Wall. To the paint. Zubac finds Covington. Here's George. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Because of the diverse offensive arsenal of Paul George, these kinds of nights are easy for him.
Russell, pass to Gobert. Back to Russell. McDaniels against Leonard. And the basket is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul of the game.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Minnesota's shooting pretty well at 45%. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Now Edwards. Outside Russell. Gobert inside. Wall covering. Here's McDaniels. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 37% so far in this one. Wall, the pass to Covington. Three-pointer, no good. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson is checked in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Timeout called, the Clippers. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He's not happy with the flow and the tempo. They've been vulnerable along the perimeter. He feels they've done a good job preventing points in the paint, but that's just not enough at this stage of the game.
Allie, thank you. Covington passes to George. Back to Covington. A shot to stop the run.
Nice job by Robert Covington to draw the contact and get himself to the foul line.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Both good from the line that time. Minnesota calls timeout.
Called for Minnesota.
Timeout. Start it.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Russell. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Prince can't hit. And the Clippers have possession. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
And Leonard drops them both.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Pass to McDaniels. Out to the wing. Here's Prince. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Third personal foul.
And you watch Taurean Prince and how valuable he is to his team for a couple of reasons. Number one, he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He defends at a high level, and he can really stretch the floor.
The Clippers trail. Jackson outside. Pass to George.
Minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Jackson. Clock at 6. Up top, George. And here's Covington. Here's Zubats. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A minute 50 left in the fourth. Pass to Prince. Back to Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. Leonard defending. Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Oh, solid D from Leonard. The Clippers shooting around 35% from the field so far. Kicks it to George. Drops in the layup for 2. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
Wow. How about Paul George commanding the basketball when his team needs him to basket? Go to work, sir.
There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter. Russell to pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. To the middle. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Covington. On the break. Kicks it to George. Back to Jackson. Pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Here's Zubac. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
One of the hardest things to deal with Taurean Prince is trying to match his energy. This guy goes all out every time.
At the line for 2.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's George. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
14 foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Gobert often hits for a higher percentage from the field than he does from the line, but they really need his free throws here.
And so here are the Clippers. The 3, George. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
15 foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And it's so true, but you have to credit the crowd.
Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg, and you know the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center position.
First team foul.
Morant outside. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
And here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Russell kicks to McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot right now.
Now, here is Russell. Outside Edwards. Morant against Russell. Back to Anderson. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Back to Morant. Stolen by Anderson. McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's Edwards. They get it back. Pass to Gobert. He kicks it to McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Outside Russell. The pass to McDaniels. Moves back up. Outside Edwards. Jacks up a 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Out to Edwards. Anderson passes to Edwards.
2 minutes.
The shot missing. Great D that time from Bain. There's 1:47 left here in the first quarter. Jackson up top. Back to Bain. Loads it up there for Morant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Morant scanning the floor. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Gobert. Driving in. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Russell kicks to Edwards. The feed to Gobert. Out to Russell. Morant with the steal. Jackson has the open look. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Kyle Anderson Anderson is out there with Gobert, and it's Russell in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
On the front foot, attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
From deep three-point range, and there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. Jackson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Outside Edwards. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Edwards got the lead back up to 5 now for Minnesota. Morant outside. Pass to Bing. From deep. The rebound by Anderson.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Outside Jackson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 8. Anderson passes to Gobert. McDaniels kicks to Russell. Passes it to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Now McDaniels. Brooks covering. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant passes to Jackson. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Minnesota's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Outside for Jackson to end the run. Jackson can't get that one to fall.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside, Dane lets the 3 fly. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooter. McDaniels buries it down low.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Morant against Russell. And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now, here's McDaniel. Defense right on him. Here's Anderson. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The offensive rebound. And Adams with the slam.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. The dish to Edwards. Russell looking around. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Memphis. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Morant finds Jackson. Here's the 3. Rebound Minnesota. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over in the corner, Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Anthony Edwards has been leading. All right, David, thank you.
22, the Grizzlies. 15. Guys, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So on the floor for Memphis, you've got Williams, and it's Aldama at the 4-man position.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
There's Noel from deep. Unable to get that one. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Down low. Here's Tillman, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's McLaughlin. Kick out to Moore. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that if he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Conchar can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 7. To the inside. Aldama with the rebound. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. To the middle. There's the steal. Kicks it to Moore. Here's McLaughlin. Defended by Jones. Kick out to Moore. Clock at 4. Here's McLaughlin. And Jones sends it back. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Grizzlies trail by 7. There's the pass to Tillman. Inside. Here's Conchar. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's McLaughlin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Moore lays it up off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 7. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside, Jones. Pass to Conchar. Memphis moving it around. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Minnesota leading by 7. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. To the middle. Here's Reed. Count it. Good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Conchar, the pass to Jones. 1:22 left in the third quarter. Goes up on the wing. That one doesn't go. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Noel. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Out left to the wing. Back to Moore. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Moore's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Outside, Jones. Passes to Aldama. To the paint. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Noel. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Noel's got his first points of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And the second free throw, good. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. And so it's Minnesota with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Shooting the ball so. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Moore in a power forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And stolen by Russell. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Over in the corner, McDaniels. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. 6 on the shot clock. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Moran finds Bain from deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Bain's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Moore with it. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Russell. Here's Morant. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Kick out to Moore. Right wing. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
outside Edwards. Ripped away. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And he goes right over to Angelo Russell and slams it down.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Russell dishes to Moore. McDaniels in the post. Brooks covering. Moore up top. 4 on the clock. Down low. Here's Jackson. That one good for 2.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
And Jackson no good on that one. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
2 minutes.
Jackson down low. Moore's there. Jackson down low. Can't cash in from close range. Minnesota leading by 4. Shot by McDaniels. No good. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. It's stolen by Edwards. Can they get it? And finished off by McDaniels.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
On the wing, Bain. Brooks the best of Bain. 1:16 left in the 4th. 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Outside Russell. The pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Now McDaniels. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Morant outside. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Russell kicks to Edwards. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Ja Morant. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
If you're a point guard like Russell, you handle the ball a lot in close game, so you better knock down your free throw.
Memphis with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. Clock management at this time of the game.
The second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Bain, no good. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
Yeah, I mean,
All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Tries again. Brooks kicks to Jackson. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Bain with it. George picks him up.
and arguably the game's most versatile defender, Leonard can legitimately guard 1 through 5.
And since coming into the league, Desmond Bain, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team. The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the game. First quarter, just over a minute played. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nobody near George. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Payne for three. Rebound by the Clippers. Stolen by Jackson. Stolen by Zubac. Left side, Wall. And the rejection by Jackson. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Morant with it. George picks him up. And a wide open look for Payne. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And here's George for three. Los Angeles with another miss.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Morant passes to Brooks. He dishes it to Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
And it's Leonard missing. Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Morant pushes to Adams. Rebounded by Covington.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit. And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Brooks the best to Adams. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with SuperLu for just a minute. I asked him how they plan to contain this offense, one of the most prolific in the league. He said, we'll have our work cut out for us, no question about it. They can hurt you a number of ways out of a number of sets. That's why they're so good. We just have to play the percentages and try to force them to take contested shots. Kevin, we'll see if they can accomplish that tonight. Back to you.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, I think they might want to play at a slower pace and try and avoid a track meet.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. The second effort, Adams. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Covington, a screen on Bain. Here's George. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Leonard against Bain. Morant outside. Offline with his 3. Clippers trail by 4. To the right side. George against Jackson. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
And George just so aggressive. When he's got that edge inside, he is looking to power it home.
And here's Morant. Payne for 3. It's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. Memphis out in front, up by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. Zubac's no good. Memphis leading.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Jackson misses. Now here's Wall. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Zubac. And it's all evened up. Zubac has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Clippers.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Jackson, a screen on Wall. Outside Jackson. Fires from deep. And again, Memphis no good. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yes, the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large unit.
That one misses. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
And Wall kicks to Covington. Here's Leonard. He doesn't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Left side, Bain. On the wing, Jackson. Good on the triple. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous J.
From deep, George gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got the lead up to 1 now for Los Angeles. Now Morant. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jackson passes to Morant. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Payne for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. George dishes to Covington. Fires the 3. And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, I always saw that as an effort foul. If it happens once, coaches usually let it slide. You just don't want to make it a habit.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Outside, George.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half. No good from Zubac. Paul George with the steal. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Brooks finds Jackson. No good from outside. The Clippers trail. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Covington. Zubac trying to break loose. And the Clippers miss again. Memphis has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. There's the triple. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Memphis moving it around. Zubac kicks to Covington. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And how great is it to see Wall there with the slam? I mean, overcoming that serious heel injury.
Wall against Morant. Adams outside. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Out to Morant. There's the drive. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 5 points so far.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
From deep, George. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant left side. Brooks outside. Jackson from long range. And that one is off. And off in time. That shot off. And that's it for the first half of action. What's
the Grizzlies 14. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul George really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Marcus Morris is out there with Norman Powell. And it's Batum in at the 5.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Back to Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
On the wing, Green. And he drives in. Yep, it counts.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Jackson passes to Pop. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Drills it from outside. Kennard's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles. Jones against Jackson. Jones up top. Conchar, the pass to Green. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Jones against Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Jones, the pass to Tillman. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Tillman's got the game tied up here for Memphis. Outside Jackson. In the corner, Kennard with it. No good with the wing jumper.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Tillman. Tries again. Kennard with the rebound. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
And the pass to Conchar. Back to Jones.
Third quarter. 2 minutes.
Pass to Conchar. Powell with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Jackson. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead for Memphis. They've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
The drive by Jackson. The shot, no good. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. Green in the post. Powell's there. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Outside Jackson. Here's Batum, and the dunk by Batum.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Here's Conchar. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They kick it out to Green. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Baseline try. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound. The Clippers in the lead. The feed to Morris. Jones, the pass to Conchar. In the corner, Powell with it. The shot's good on the assist by Moore. Howell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers. The third quarter comes to a close. The Clippers on top. They lead by 5. And will. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Green, and it's Jones in at the point. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's Leonard missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Wall kicks to George. From deep. And they'll get another chance. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant tries in. And Morant throws it down.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
All with it. Guarded now by Jackson. For 3, Covington. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jackson passes to Morant. Stolen by Zubac. It's deflected. Morant with the steal. To take the lead. And he sinks the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies. And the Clippers call time here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
It's stolen by Wall. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. Covington with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. George with the ball. He feeds it to Leonard. Kicks it out to Covington. The 3 from George. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Adams. And the layup's good off the glass.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Zubac trying to break loose. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And punishing move there on the interior. Usually Leonard's going to get the bucket, draw the foul, or both.
So he gets them both.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Morant with it. Feeds it to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Outside, Covington. Leonard on the wing. Brooks covering. Brooks against Leonard. He can't get that one to fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. All against Brooks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You'd think Adams is a smart target for a foul, but he might just surprise you.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 4. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Covington. Leonard, that's for 2. Another shot. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
Second personal.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Morant, and then Morant slams it in.
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shots.
Outside, George. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Steven Adams picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
At the line for your Clippers, Paul George. At the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And with the game in the balance, PG is a good bet to deliver. And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead down to a 1-possession lead.
Morant with it. Now Covington defending. Here's Jackson. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Los Angeles. George looking around. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
It's Morant in the corner. 5 to shoot. Driving the lane. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time. And they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wall dishes to George. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The shot off that time. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Now here's Leonard. Misses in close. Outside Edwards. That shot is off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Oh, ripped away. And just about a minute into this first quarter. McDaniels finds Edwards. Pass to Russell. Towns with the ball. 5 to shoot. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo, the whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Outside wall for 3. George. Rebound Minnesota. Right side Edwards. Pass to Towns. Outside Russell. And here's McDaniels. Leonard defending. Now here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Oh, Covington with a block.
Robert Covington doing big man things tonight.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And the Clippers with the ball. Outside wall. And he drives in. Edwards pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's McDaniels. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Stolen by Russell. Pass to Towns. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside for Russell. And it's rejected. And it's the Clippers on the break. And George gets it to go on the assist by Leonard.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
Here's Russell on the take. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Minnesota.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jump.
George. And the jam by George.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. And rejected. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Now here's Jackson, looking for his first basket still in this one. The open shot by Edwards. And he can't get that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Covington up top, covered by Towns. Leonard outside, and there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Jackson. The three is up. Shot by Leonard, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Here's McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Over to the left wing. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards has got 5 now.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Timeout called. The Clippers.
Who wants this free t-shirt? Let's hear it. That was your Clippers.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Jackson against Russell. For 3, Covington. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Oh, George with a steal. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Here's Russell. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala and Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Get up, go out. It's time for your Clippers Breaker.
And Minnesota has possession.
Your Clippers Breaker.
Outside Edwards. Towns for 3. The shot misses. The Clippers trail. Covington passes to Leonard. From deep three-point range. Oh, and another 3. For the Clippers.
A guy who's made only 25% on threes in college, Kawhi's range has increased as much as anyone.
Timberwolves shooting only 36% so far in this game. Here's Russell. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, what courage from Russell. Going up and getting his shot, all while being fouled.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time. Making the extra pass for the open look.
Leonard outside. And the layup is good off the glass. Leonard's got 8 points.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
It's McDaniels on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Towns against Covington. Towns passes to Edwards. 4 on the clock. And that one's long.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
It's George on the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Strong take by Paul. He plays with great decisiveness.
First one falls for him.
Paul George at the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And Minnesota has possession. It's a 3-point game. Jackson against Russell. Edwards for 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Jackson, pass to Leonard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
And he makes a first.
Well, Kawhi has always been an elite defender, but he's become just as fearsome on the offensive end. You can tell he never stops working on his game.
Edwards against George. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Offensive rebound. Outside for Russell. Tries again. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Pass to Zubac. Here's George. Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3. George has got 10 points.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And here's Edwards. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Edwards has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Jackson, pass to Covington. Stolen by Russell. Inside, here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Here's Leonard. Kicks it to George. Outside Covington. No good on the 3. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Here's Russell. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to McDaniels. Baseline jumper. Now here's Towns. Left side, Russell. Outside McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. It's Edwards on the wing. Second chance shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his third personal. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards at the line for 2.
Free throw good, Edwards. That one misses. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Torian Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Ball no good.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
McLaughlin's shot is good.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Wall, the pass to Morris. Back to Wall. Going inside, and that comes off the assist by Morris.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Reed, a screen on Wall. Pass to Reed. Here's Noel. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Noel's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Up top, Powell. Kennard outside. Hits a three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 1.
We've seen Kennard steadily increase his three-point shots. Terrific accuracy here.
Pass to Reed. And he converts the layup. Reed's got his first bucket in this one. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Wall, the pass to Kennard. This one for 3. Anderson pulls it down.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Prince on the attack. Shoots over Powell. Prince can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Driving inside. Yes, it's good. Wall's got his second basket of the game.
Assertive play by Wall inside. Pushing hard to find himself a shot.
Here's Noel. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's off on the first.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Jalen Noel. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Now here's Wall. The D's right on him. Here's Kennard. The Clippers rebound. Batum. Oh, and Reed with a block. And he recovers it. Here's Wall. They shoot again. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What an effort from Wall on the play. Refusing to let the foul stop him from taking the shot.
That free throw no good.
John Wall at the line.
And the second free throw is good.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Outside, Anderson. He takes it in and finished off by Anderson.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Out to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
He's explosive off 1 foot, 2 feet. Norman Powell is just an incredible athlete.
Here's Noel, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Outside Wall. Batum outside. Launches a three. With a rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Noel. And he banks in the layup. Noel's got 9 points now in the second half.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Pass to Powell. Good work there as it goes.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Here's McLaughlin. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and he can turn this into a three-point play.
Trying to become a better scorer on all 3 levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Kennard. Offline with a three. Here's Noel. Count the basket. And now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
The kick out to Morris for three. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And Edwards slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Jackson, he's checked in for Wall. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He's not happy with the amount of threes they've given up. He said, quote, if at least we were sending back some answers, but we're not. So expect a concerted effort to change that one, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Towns passes to McDaniels. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. There's Jackson with the three. Russell with the rebound. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Russell. Banked it in off the glass. And now an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
George for three. That shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Edwards. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
It's George on the wing, guarded by Russell. Gets the three to fall. Covington's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Russell to pass to McDaniels. The Clippers grab the miss. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Leonard. Kicks it to George. It's George on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Russell. Here's Towns. Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. George defending. Here's McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Towns. From downtown. And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Towns. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Leonard against McDaniels. Here's Towns. The 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. Leonard against McDaniels. Leonard passes to Zubac. Leonard outside. It's George on the wing. Driving to the basket over McDaniels. Another shot. And Zubac with the lay-in.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Edwards against Covington. Pass to Russell. McDaniels with it. Back to Russell. Tipped. Stolen by Jackson. On the break. Covington passes to Zubac. Leonard for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Leonard has a great feel for when the defender is just a little out of position.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Toombs checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for Covington. Kennard, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Wall in for Jackson.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
McDaniels passes to Edwards.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. The Clippers call timeout. They're down by 5. 56 seconds left in the game. Clippers making a change here. Zubac checked in. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Edwards against Kennard. And the Clippers miss again.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 6. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And they get it back. McDaniels can't hit.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Count it!
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
McDaniel.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Russell, the pass to McDaniels. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
It's stolen by Leonard. To tie it up. And So it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they